Okay, Oliver.
Yeah.
Ooh. You see where I'm at?
Yeah. What, is there
Oh.
like a dungeon pet or something?
Ooh.
Oh.
So Oliver.
What's this got to do with mega
Ooh.
enchanted eggs?
It doesn't. But you see what's in the dungeon hub now?
Well, I see there's a Kudra gatekeeper. Just
Yeah.
like you're a gatekeeper of your money. Yeah. Um, I also
So
see that there's a few. It's a bit different,
yeah.
but I don't
Uh,
see what the issue is, mate. I honestly have no idea. Not one iota for what the difference is.
anyway, so now the dungeon hub has the Kudra in it. So it's not your excuse for the dungeon hub thing makes even less sense now.
Well, no, it makes even more sense.
How? So you're saying that the dungeon in the hub has a Kudra entrance?
Well, no, it obviously doesn't. I
So
mean, maybe they did change it, but like you'd have to check. Um,
so
Probably doesn't. But that doesn't mean anything. Because if anything, that
uh,
just proves my point
how
more.
does it prove your point? Because now it has different functionality. You can enter two places.
Okay, but Kudra's not a dungeon
Because
though.
it apparently is according to the admins.
Yeah, but Kudra,
So
Kudra, like it says Kudra Hollows. Like
that's the
it's
name of
not.
the dungeon. Same way this is called the catacombs and not the catacombs dungeon.
Bruh.
Yeah, but the catacombs is a dungeon.
Well,
Like if you go to
Kudra is
France and go to
also
the catacombs, it's a dungeon.
Kudra is also a dungeon apparently. So
And what's that? Is there another place or is it just those two?
this is just the same as before.
Okay,
Is
that's fine.
Samba really is Samba playing Mango Isaac? Crazy. Okay, well, we'll get that later. We need to finish this. So
But
yeah.
still,
So Oliver, so that kind of disproves your point entirely because now it has
it
so
makes my point even stronger.
no, it doesn't because
You're
now
rage baiting.
because
It's rage
now
baiting.
it's an actual hub because it's the center of dungeons because that's what a hub
Yeah,
is. It's a center for
yeah,
something.
but Kudra's not a dungeon.
It is. Why would it be a dungeon hub
Kudra is
otherwise?
literally not a dungeon.
Why
I don't
why
know why
why?
it's there.
Because it's a dungeon. What do you
Yo,
Yeah,
play
yeah.
the
So
clip of me saying that he's gonna say Kudra's not a dungeon.
in
Bro
your
predicted
opinion,
his new
is it a
excuse.
dungeon? Do you think it's a dungeon?
Well,
Yes,
I
because it's
didn't.
in
I
the
didn't
dungeon
think it was
hub.
before, but I guess it is now. So
So what? If the government tells you something, you just automatically think it's true. Like what? Have your own critical thinking, bro. Have your own opinions.
well,
Have your own facts. Like, come on, bro.
it's a dungeon hub, so it's a dungeon. So, but
What?
by that logic, I
Very.
could say that the catacombs is not a dungeon.
Well, I mean, if you believe that, then that's fine. I mean, I think the catacombs is a dungeon, and the Kudra isn't.
So now that has multiple functionality, it's even more different from the dungeon in the hub.
You mean the dungeon hub?
The dungeon in the hub. This is the dungeon hub. You see, it says dungeon hub, and there's multiple dungeons.
Yeah, but yeah, it's not multiple
If you
dungeons.
go in the hub, there's only one.
Okay, think about it like this. Think about it logically for a second. If you pinged me and said they made two dungeons in Skyblock, I would have said you're capping because I would not think of Kudra as a dungeon. I would
Well,
be
then what
thinking
is
that
it?
you're talking
Then
about
what is it?
the forest one or the one that was sand that was there before.
Then what is it? If it's not a dungeon.
What Kudra? Kudra is well. It says Kudra Hollow, so whatever a hollow is,
That's the name of the.
I don't know.
That's the name
Maybe
of
it's like a
the.
dungeon thingy.
That's the
Yeah,
name
but
of the thing. That's not the type content.
what actually is like? What is a hollows?
That's the name of the That's just the name of the thing. That's not what it is. Again, the catacombs is called
It
the
says it
catacombs,
says
not
it's
the
a
dungeon.
hole, but I don't think
Well,
Kudra is just a massive hole.
because that's the name of the place, right? Like the
Well, yeah, but
place
the
is called.
catacombs is actually a dungeon
Well, the
in real life.
catacombs is the name of the place that you go to. Same way that the Kudra Hollows is the name of the place
Larry.
that you go to. Larry, yes.
Yeah, but when you say want to queue up some dungeons, what do you think that I think? You know what I mean?
Well, before there was only one type of dungeon, so you would say catacombs, but now you gotta say queue up for catacombs or queue for Kudra.
Okay, but that just because it's in the dungeon hub doesn't mean it's actually like Kudra. When people think of Kudra, they don't think of a dungeon. Do you recognize that?
Well, yeah, because it wasn't a dungeon hub before, but now it is. So now people will think that.
But just yeah, but like when people, yeah, okay. What about this? You could say, with that same logic, you could surely think that when people say stonking, they were talking about the stonk and not the dungeon breaker. People still say stonking, even though it's called a dungeon breaker. So
Well,
what do
they
you
need
mean?
to. Exactly.
I
Point.
don't even. I don't even know what you said.
You can still call it Kudra, but it's a dungeon now. You call it stonking, but you use the dungeon breaker.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
even the admins called it stonking in the fucking post.
Exactly. So that means it's not a dungeon.
Well, that stonking's name of the action and the item you use to do it with is called Dungeon Breaker. Same way the name of the place is Kudra Hollows, but it's a dungeon.
So if I want to queue up for some dungeons, then you think I'm going to be queuing up for Kudra? Is that what you're saying?
Well, you say
have to
F if you
specify.
yeah you say like M7, right? You know, like when you say M7, there's no M7 for Kudra, so I know it's you know.
But I'm just saying, it's a little bit flawed.
Ooh.
So that my argument makes even more sense now. Thank you, Admin.
It definitely doesn't. It's quite the
Yeah,
opposite, in fact.
well,
That's
yeah,
not
bro.
even rage bait. Like they actually
It's
did.
quite the opposite, Oliver, actually. Because now,
That's
How
quite
how come?
ostrich.
How come?
because unless they put the Kudra Hollows in the dungeon in the hub, your argument makes sense.
But no, but the dungeon in the hub is for dungeons,
And
and
I'm
Kudra's not
back
a
on my
dungeon. Just because it's
grass.
there, and people don't think it's a dungeon. Like if I
Boom.
ask someone, they don't think Kudra is a dungeon. Bro.
Dude.
Ooh, Oliver,
Even you said yourself that you didn't think it was before, but because someone else told you, you now think it is.
Treat someone else. It's because they put it
What,
here.
dude?
So if the admins think
That's
it's a
literally what he
dungeon,
said.
that means it's a dungeon. 'Cause they created the thing.
They can create whatever they want. They can they can create
What it means. What it
anything.
means.
It doesn't mean that it's like true. And if you start talking about it's law accurate, then you might as well make a collab with Farnath because like you're built like him.
Well, the dungeon hub is not lore accurate. It's just a place where you go to for convenience. The canonical
Well,
entrance
no,
of Kudra is the Forgotten Skull. Same way
no,
the
I'm
canonical
saying
entrance for
if
the
the
catacombs
admins
is in
considered
the
the
catacombs
dungeon
entrance.
hub canonically,
What?
if the admins considered Kudra canonically a dungeon, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a dungeon.
Oliver kind of cooked.
Well, that's literally an argument you would make. So I'm just already saying it.
But
So then you
I don't
wouldn't
know.
use
I don't
it.
know about that one.
Well, last
Guys,
time you always
comment
like
down below if
the
you agree
lore,
with Oliver.
the Skyblock lore, the Skyblock lore guys. Yeah, chat. What do you think, chat? We need a poll in the comments now. So you're gonna get like so much engagement off this. It's not even funny.
Oh no. Anyway, peak content, bro. Oliver's
You're gonna
so
have like
cooked.
two sides.
Oliver is so cooked. I have two sides.
Listen. No. You're gonna have like the believers and the haters, bro.
Put
So-
it in the car.
I'm on the side of the believers, bro.
So you have the special people and the normal people.
Are
Normal
you
people.
yeah, are you saying that someone
What
who
is
doesn't
that
agree with your
supposed to
opinion?
mean?
Yeah, are you saying that anyone who disagrees with your opinion is special?
Well,
That's what you're saying.
I didn't say it's a bad thing.
I think
I
we
said
need to settle this with
Normal
an.
people.
I think we need to settle this with an FNF duel.
Poktimatic.
You want me to fucking cook you again in FNF, Oliver?
Yeah, listen, cook is a strong word, okay?
I
You're not
beat you
cooking,
every
bro.
single round.
Yeah, but the scores were close. You had to lock in super hard.
Did
Yes,
they change
you
something
won. I'm
in
not
Dungeon Hub?
denying that.
Oh yeah, they did. Look.
What am I? That's Kudra?
Yeah.
That's Kudra?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Kudra's a
That makes
dungeon,
no
bro. Kudra's a
sense.
dungeon. Dungeon, bro.
It makes
Look.
zero
What?
sense. Bro.
Here he
Why are you
is.
doing that?
Here's the fucking this guy. And
So hang on a minute. What was the point in the travel scroll to Kudra? Like, what's the point in that? Does it just bring you there now?
there's a
Like, what's
Kudra
it doing?
Crozius.
Yo, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah. Well, no,
I mean, yeah,
Did
it's
they
good
remove
for
it from
cheap.
Crimson
Would you
Isles
put the
or
boga?
no,
staying in
no, it's
Crimson
still
Isles?
there. It's the same way that there's an entrance in the hub. There's the
Yeah, yeah.
catacombs entrance. There's this now. Those are two separate
Yeah,
areas,
yeah.
right, Oliver?
You mean the dungeon hub? Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah. So Oliver still thinks that this is the same as the catacombs entrance, even though there's a second entrance, to
The
different thing
Kudra
now.
is not. Oh my days. We just talked about this. Okay,
Well, look, even if Kudra's not a dungeon, it still means you can enter two areas, which when you can only enter one area from the one in the hub. So it still means it's a different thing.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
but a dungeon
Because this
hub
is a
just-
hub because there's multiple things. Well, that's only entrance
Yeah.
for one of them.
Ooh,
There's-
I'm dead as fuck.
Yeah, but they both have dungeons. You know what I mean? Like this has dungeons. The catacombs entrance has dungeons.
Yeah. So are you
Like,
saying that the
what?
Forgotten Skull is the same thing as well?
The forgot. What's that? Is that Kudra?
That's where you enter Kudra, yeah. Because if you say that the one in the hub, that means that the Forgotten Skull is also the same area, which means that you can mine Netherrack in the dungeon hub. Are you saying that now?
Bro, I actually so confused on what you said. I'm like not even rage baiting. I actually-
Oliver when his own argument is presented against him.
Wait. I have an important
Like,
question.
I don't
I have an important
get-
question now.
What you're saying, like, what with what? What?
So you're saying that
The Forgotten Skull
is the entrance to Kudra. So by your logic, it's the same place as the dungeon hub.
But Kudra's not a dungeon.
Why is the dungeon hub then?
For convenience.
Oh, so now it's
Because
for
got a-
convenience.
it's got a-
But
it's got a
when
same
I
thing,
say
it's
that,
like-
you don't agree with that. Okay.
I literally said in the last video that I said the dungeon hub is just a convenient spot.
It's
Like I literally said that last time. I don't know why you're saying that. I didn't say that.
But it's literally less convenient. You would have to walk there. There's no warp to the catacombs entrance in the hub.
Yeah, I know. I said that.
So it's less convenient.
Yes, that's why they both. That's why they exist. If it wasn't for that, then
Like,
there
what?
would only be one. What do you mean?
So why would you want a less convenient dungeon hub?
It's not about want. It's about the fact that it's there.
Call
There's a reason why no one uses the one in the hub and everyone uses this.
well,
one.
no one's gonna use
if
the
you
Forgotten
felt-
Skull now.
If you think everyone goes to the other place, then you're stupid, bro.
I'm not saying that.
Then what are you saying? Like,
I'm
That
saying
it's not the same
fact
place.
That the dungeon hub, the actual place named by Hypixel, is more convenient than the dungeon in the hub called the Catacombs Entrance, which why the Catacombs Entrance is not the dungeon hub, because it's less convenient.
Oota, meni se voi hittää. Nyt too!
I agree with what Samo said on that one.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, Booty. So what's your take? Oh, he's muted.
Booty's
Ross, I
always
don't know.
uses
Ross, I don't know.
This fucking game is retarded.
Oh no, Booty says hear me out. That's not a good sign. Now that Kudra is a dungeon, you see when Booty agrees. What is a dungeon sweat? Can't
Is
use
he
dungeon
talking? I
breaker.
can't hear him.
Like it can only be a dungeon if you can use dungeon items, you know.
Wait.
I mean, think about it. You get like
Wait,
stars.
let's
you
see.
get,
No,
like,
it says
stars.
while in the catacombs, not while in dungeons. So you can't. It's specifically for the catacombs.
You get your dungeon gear like stats in Kudra. I don't think so.
Well, no, because there's no kata level. The kata level only works for dungeons.
Interesting.
For catacombs, I mean, because it's a catacombs level.
Interesting.
Like you thought that the catacombs was gonna work in the other dungeons, the forest dungeon. It's
No, I
gonna
thought
work.
class level would though.
Oh, I don't know if it will. Or not. I mean,
I think class level should.
Kuja has its own classes, so
Yeah,
so the
I'm curious
forest
to
And I
see
love
if you're-
gambling.
the forest dungeon could also have its own classes as well. You never know.
I personally would have it so your class level transfers between
It's awesome.
the forest one.
Also, they'd like I think they disabled the what the fuck was it the class select thing. You can what was it? That was here. I think you didn't. I'm not sure. I think Moody, couldn't you like click on the thing like this thing and it would bring up like a shop or something in the on the Forgotten Skull?
Explode.
Or am I mistaken? Because if we go,
It is a little bit. This a little bit.
because
That.
if you go there now, they also changed the Forgotten Skull a bit. You can see here.
Go up and down.
Yeah, perk shop. You see perk shop, and it says so you can't do this right now. Like, I swear something is here in the normal server. I forgot if it's just like a overview of classes or like some I don't know. Oh, okay. So it's just like that in a normal game. So okay. Never mind. But all in all, pretty good update.
Oh my
Mainly,
god.
mainly the Kuja Process thing.
What else did they add?
They changed some
Well,
stuff. Crown of Avarice is no longer dead. Because its damage works on non-Dano mobs now as well, so we're good. And also, it also takes up the coins dropped by the mobs themselves instead of just the burrow ones. So that means a little up faster. Yeah, it gives you damage for. I mean, it's the same as it is on normal server now, except it doesn't give you magic anymore on non-Nano mobs. Like, 'cause
Hey, right now.
when Alpha opened the first time, the damage was only on Diana mobs as well, but now they reverted it back, so it's on every mob. The extra damage. Yeah, but I mean, they buffed the coin gain from last Diana. Everything else is very much the same.
Been a little bit. Let me show you. I live in a little bit.
Yeah, high quality stuff.
You wanted to know.
Okay, Oliver, define similar real quick. Let's see,
Wait,
we're doing this again.
What happened?
We're doing this again.
What happened, bro? I was playing Geometry Dash.
Yeah, let's go back to deflecting.
Okay, Oliver,
Yeah.
define
Wait,
similar.
look
Define
at
similar.
this.
I don't know.
Adjective.
Chat, I don't know why he's asking me to define similar. I
Be-
actually have no idea.
Well, because
Having a
because
resemblance in appearance, character, or quantity without being identical.
yeah.
Wait a
So how does that make sense if they're both the same thing, Oliver? According to your logic.
What's the same thing? You just
Well,
started
we
recording
read it.
and
We
started
read it
saying
3 times, and you're
similar,
just ignoring
similar.
it because it disproves your argument.
I wasn't. Oh my day. Okay, I mean, if you believe that, and if you want to convince
Yeah,
the other audience, of
Okay,
that,
okay.
You
then
were
Read it
go
again,
ahead.
Nerio.
bro.
Read it again.
I'm not reading it again. I'm sending it to you in your inbox, Oliver, so you
Wait,
can read
yeah,
it.
email, bro. What?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sending it to you. I'm
he's sending
actually
it through
spamming
Telegram.
it to you right now.
He's sending it through Telegram, bro.
Yeah, I'm sending it to
Okay,
you on
you
Telegram.
sent. Okay, you don't have to
Please flip
spam it.
that
You know, I
for
don't have
me.
notifications on.
Please,
Okay, where did
please,
you get that from?
on. I'll send you the link to that as well. This time only once, cause I'm nice.
No, you're not. Let's
And
just
I
be
might
clear.
get
No, you're
flagged
not.
if I do it more often.
Was it Catacomb or the Catacombs entrance or something? You said on the wiki or something.
Dude, the dungeon hub conspiracy, I can already fucking see the fucking thing. I can already see it. Holy shit. That's gonna be peak, bro. It's gonna be peak.
Alright, let me have a little read of this page then for a few minutes, and I'll come back.
Yeah, he needs something. He needs time to come up with a bullshit excuse.
No, I'm still here. I'm just reading it there.
Is it little the first line? Is little the first line that says it? There we go.
New area discovered.
It is literally the first fucking line.
Yeah, okay, let's see. Oliver.
Even the internal ID is not dungeon hub.
The Catacomb Souls is an alternative to the Dungeon Hub. That's
An
fine, isn't it?
Wait, alternative?
Yeah,
Could
but
you define
Dungeon
that word
Hub,
for me, please?
Dungeon Hub is more convenient, is it not? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Dungeon
no,
Hub, you just walk straight in.
but define alternative, Oliver.
No, I don't think I will.
Why
Because
not?
Last time I did that, we had an argument for an hour saying, did I say, was it center when it came to like the hub or something? And then you
Yeah,
were
and
saying
you
that
were
I
wrong
didn't.
on that too, by the
Even
way.
though I
You
did,
were
and
wrong
then
on
you
that
showed
too.
a clip, and then you all got proven wrong, and then you all deafened.
Okay,
Because
by the way,
What
that
kind
was
of
not
lies
what
is
we were arguing about. That was not chat. That was not what we were arguing about. We were arguing about him knowing what a hub means. He
You
was
are
wrong.
going to send-
Said we said something that we didn't say. That
You
we
are going
said
to send that
he
clip in,
didn't
right?
say that.
Like, you are going to send the unedited footage of that as well, aren't you?
No, no, you don't want the 3
Are
hours
you?
of unedited footage released, bro.
Are
Holy
you?
shit, you
Well,
don't
because
want
are
that.
you? Yes or say yes or no. Are you?
What? Am I what?
Well, are you going to send the unedited footage of the other argument of whether me saying I said center or whatever when it comes to Dungeon Hub? TLDR, I did, and you said I didn't.
Yeah, you did say center.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
but
so you're saying that I did?
yeah,
But
but
that's not
that,
what
that's
hub
that's not what a
means.
hub is.
That wasn't what we were arguing about.
It,
You just-
it definitely
That
was.
literally
It definitely
was
was.
what we were arguing about, by the
Just
way.
watch the clip. Okay.
I watched the clip 5 times, buddy. I've
You know
watched
the
it
clip
5
says it
times.
all. What, you watched
The
3
clip-
hours 5 times?
No,
You're
I
that
watched
addicted
those
to
like
this.
10 minutes, 15 times, bro.
You watched 10 minutes 15.
It's worth it.
You need
Trust
some
me.
help, bro. You
That
need
shit
some
was
help.
funny as fuck, bro. I kind of missed you guys. I was really lonely.
Yeah, I can see that because you're re-singing us.
Okay, you were here second, bro. I was here first. I have seen everything.
But
Okay,
anyway,
then
yeah.
what do you
Anyway,
mean by
so
that?
the
Yeah.
first sentence uses the word similar to describe the
Yeah,
relationship
but
between
if you
the
scroll
dungeon
down
hub and
into the
the
more details part, you'll be
Where's
able
the
to
more
see.
details
what
part?
see what
There's no
Then you
more
find
details in
purpose,
content.
and then it
What
says the
purpose?
catacombs serves as an alternative to the
yeah,
dungeon.
so what does
And
alternative
then if
mean?
you have a look, you can see that they are the same thing, but Dungeon Hub is a more convenient place. It means
Oliver,
that
do you not know what
further-
alternative means?
You tell me,
Alternative.
because last time I said it, you were arguing for hours whether I said center or not. So
Well, you
tell me.
clearly don't, because alternative means it's not the same thing. Same way that similar means it's not the same thing, and they use two words to describe something which is not the relationship with two things that mean they are not the same thing. So
Yeah, but the dungeon, like your Dungeon Hub, if you're referring to the one that you warp to, is the more convenient place of this.
okay, but
Except now, for some reason, they added Kudra there. But that's not a dungeon, so it doesn't even matter.
Dude, I
So I
love
don't get what you're
like
trying
how
to say.
his logic is so
I love how
working
I love how he's
against
ignoring the point I'm making.
You're saying that they're not the same, and I'm saying that.
Well,
they
yeah,
are.
but
Just
the
one's more
convenience
convenient,
has nothing to
and
do
the
with
other-
it.
Wait, they are the same? Is the catacombs entrance and the dungeon hub the same thing?
The purpose, yeah. You can both enter dungeons through them.
But the point
No,
is,
you
is it
can't.
the point is it the same place?
Well, has it got exactly the same blocks? No. Has it got exactly the same, like coordinates or whatever? No.
So you're
But
saying
does
it's
it
not
have
the same place?
purpose? Does it have the same NPCs? Can
No.
it do the same things?
No.
The answer now is no. I mean, it was no before, but now it's even more no.
Well, no, because I just told you Kudra is not a dungeon, so.
But you could also
mean-
open the chest. You can't open the chest.
So you're
and
saying that
You
if
yeah,
go
you
to
you,
the
you
Crimson
can't
Isle
use Crozius.
and you go to Kudra in the Crimson Isle, are you saying that that's going to be a dungeon hub? No, because
Well,
Kudra's-
that's what you're
Kudra's not a
saying.
dungeon.
Well,
No.
that's
It's-
quite
That's
literally
literally
what you're saying.
That's what you're
No.
saying because Kudra's not a dungeon, whilst the catacombs is a dungeon. We should
Kudra's
agree
a
that Catacombs
dungeon.
is a dungeon.
Which is a dungeon.
Catacombs is a dungeon.
It is. I mean, we
Yeah,
know.
we
We
know
know.
that. We know that Catacombs and Kudra's a dungeon.
Do you really know that Kudra's a dungeon? Do you?
Well, why would it be in a
Yes.
dungeon
That's
hub
true.
then?
For convenience, obviously. That's why that dungeon hub even exists
Well,
at all.
yeah,
is
I
for
know,
convenience.
Oliver, but that's again doesn't do with the
Well,
argument.
clearly you don't know.
Doesn't do with the argument.
I don't know what you're saying. What
Yeah,
is then,
the-
Because you keep saying that anytime it's
Because
one of your arguments,
because
you're like, it's not a point.
no,
it's not a point."
what did you destroy? You didn't say anything besides you can't say anything besides convenient for the past 10 minutes. Anytime I try to tell you
Because
something
that's
else,
why
you
it
keep
exists.
saying it's convenient. Well,
Its
yeah,
sole purpose is the
but
convenience.
it's not the same place.
They have the same purpose. You can enter dungeons through them. If they're the same purpose,
But is it the
That's-
same
you can
place,
simplify
Oliver?
it to be
Answer
the
the
same
question.
place.
Is it the same place?
you tell me, is it the
Well,
same place?
I
You
want
tell
to
me.
know your opinion. I'm telling you. I told you many times that they're not the same place. So I want to know your opinion.
Has it got? Well, okay. Riddle me this.
Just
Does it
answer the
have the
question,
same-
Oliver. Like, what's so hard about answering the question?
Because
Is
you're
it
not
is it
answering
the
any
same
of the-
place? I've answered everything. Just say, is it the
Does
same
it
place
I
or
got a
no?
Pokemon Batman. There's no laws against a
Because when
Pokemon
I say it,
Batman.
you don't believe me. So I'm gonna
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
convince you.
Stop
Okay,
making
the
the
whole point
things
of this
up.
is trying to
Say,
convince
answer
you.
the question.
So does it have the same purpose?
Well, no,
How? How does it not?
because
I'm so
one
confused.
is just the entrance
literally
to
don't
a dungeon. The other is the entrance to every dungeon.
But there's only one dungeon.
There's two
What do
dungeons.
you mean? No.
There's 2 dungeons.
Video
And also
proof of the second dungeon.
Crozius.
And yeah.
Yeah, what about them?
Well, he's not in the
He's a
catacombs
part of
entrance.
dungeons.
Okay.
Crozius is not in
Oh,
catacombs
that's
entrance,
dungeon loot.
which is part of the
We
dungeon.
agreed that
What?
What you can find it
You-
in the dungeon.
You're
yeah?
saying
just,
the
like,
dungeon
walk
loot is
around
not
and
part
see
of the
them.
dungeon.
No, I'm saying quite the opposite actually. Because dungeon. Wait, what dungeon loot? Do you mean the one from the chest or from the? From like the.
Like
killing
Crozius
enemies
is
one?
an NPC that is useful for dungeons, which is only a dungeon hub. So they don't have the same functionality. Because Crozius is not there. Even if you're ignoring like the Kudra entrance now. So if
Chat,
we're
is this guy being very...
if we're ignoring Kudra, it still doesn't have the same functionality because Crozius is not in the catacombs entrance.
Is this guy being for real, chat?
Well, so you're saying
You
Crozius
could also
isn't?
bring
You're
up
saying
the fact
Crozius
that
is
the
there?
Dungeon hub has more fairy souls than the
Well, yeah, yeah.
catacombs entrance as well.
Like yeah, there's that as well, I guess.
It also has more NPCs, more fairy souls.
Yeah, but dungeon hub is a separate island, whilst the catacombs,
Oh.
whatever the dungeon
Wait,
thing
wait,
is.
wait,
Whoa,
did you just say
whoa,
the
hey,
separate
whoa!
island?
Contradicting himself.
Wait a minute,
Contradicting himself.
wait a minute.
Let's go.
Hypocrite speedrun.
So
mean,
so
what
it's
does
a
it have to
separate
speak at
so
the
it's a
time?
separate island, but mining stone in the one in the hub is the same. It means you can mine stone in the dungeon hub. In
I've always been saying they're separate islands because you can go one
You-
into
You
one
literally
server and
5
then log
minutes
into the
ago
other
you said
server.
they're the same thing.
They are, but this is in the first video as well. I was saying that they're separate islands. The whole thing, the
You
whole
were
reason
not.
this even came up was because we were talking about Syme saying he would rather not have dungeons because there would be 60 more islands, and he was counting how many islands there were.
What is
And
it
I
to
said
do
Dungeon
with?
Hub was a I was saying Dungeon Hub was a separate island, and he was saying it's not. So I'm saying that Dungeon Hub is a separate island because you can literally go
That's
to a
not
separate
what
island.
that's
I don't
not
think
what
it's-
the argument was, Oliver.
It is. You can watch. Go.
I
know you
did it. I
recorded.
never said it wasn't a separate island. I said it shouldn't count as an island with content on it because it's just used as a hub for dungeons. I was talking about islands with actual content on it. Not the. I know it's a separate island. We're not talking about that. But that's not the point you're arguing. The point is the stone thing. Because you're
Yes.
saying
So when you say dungeon hub, they're separate islands but the same thing because they have the same purpose.
they don't.
They don't.
Oh, okay. Well, that, I guess we agree to disagree. We're not going to make any further progress by the sounds of it.
But anyway, Oliver.
Yeah.
So how are so if they're separate islands, then how does mining stone in the one make you able to mine stone in the other?
What do you mean? Well, you can't mine stone in your dungeon hub because we tried it. That's what happened. That's what started this, bro.
Your
Okay,
dungeon hub.
contradicting
This
contradicting
fucker can't be serious.
is so
This
crazy.
cannot be serious.
The contradicting
I
is
One
so
of the
crazy.
actual
in this dungeon hub.
Well, no, because I have to use this stupid language for him. Because when I say dungeon hub, I thought a normal person would understand what I'm talking about. But Cyan
So
doesn't,
so
I have to
so
no,
you're
specify which
saying
one.
Oliver. So you're saying if you say dungeon hub, that most people would think that you're referring to the dungeon in the hub.
No. It would mean both. It would
You
mean
just said
either
that,
one of
though.
them.
You just said that though. You just said
That's
that
literally
most
what you
people
just
would
said.
It would mean either of them. And you're saying that they're not. Are you
The
confused?
dungeon in the
I
hub
break
is
your
not
brain?
the dungeon hub.
Is it not? Is it
It's
not?
not.
It's not.
It is
Okay,
not.
well, the whole point of this is that I know that it is.
Well, it's not. There's no proof.
I mean,
I think there's quite the opposite,
We've
because
been doing this for
because
weeks, and like, we haven't made any
wiki
progress.
page for the catacombs
I
entrance,
can't
You're
convince you
ignorant.
because
You're
how
ignorant.
stupid
they
you
use
are,
two words.
and because of your arrogance, I can't tell you anything
Okay.
otherwise.
Yeah, bro.
Oliver, so you think that once two things are similar, they're the same thing?
Not necessarily. Depends on the functionality, the purpose. It depends on a lot of things, actually. What makes you say that?
Crazy. So Oliver does not know what similar means. Crazy.
Again, you have to show proof to me before you show proof on the video. Because
Like Oliver,
It
like
doesn't make sense to
like
me.
if two things are similar, they can't be the same thing.
do they have the same purpose? We literally did this like 5 minutes ago.
Nothing to do with
You're saying
purpose.
that they
It's
don't, they don't have
nothing
the
to do
same,
with
but they do have
purpose.
the same.
They're not the same thing if they're similar. So, like,
But
what?
I also said, which you already have recorded, that I said that is, I was saying, well, is the blocks the same? Are the coordinates the same? No. That means they aren't literally identical. They're not identical.
Well,
Wait,
before
again? You did it
before
again.
you were
just did
saying
it
that
again.
before you were
And you
saying that
already
they were
have
both
that
the same
recorded.
place. Oliver, before you were saying they were the same
Yeah,
place, now you're saying
yeah,
that they're
because you say-
not the same place, but they have the same purpose. So you're
Yeah,
changing
because
your
if they have the
changing your
same
story.
thing- if they have the
You're
same
you're
purpose, they're the
changing
same
your
thing.
story to fucking add more with the excuses
Same purpose.
when you get proven wrong.
Do you want me to really simplify it for you? Because I don't think you're understanding this. And I already said this earlier, but it flew way over your head. So I need to simplify it for you. I said earlier that the blocks and everything are not identical.
Yeah, I know. But the point is, before you were saying that they're both the same place, and now you're saying that they aren't the same
Yes.
place, but they have different.
So do you want me to explain that to you?
What, you changing your story?
Yes,
Yeah, why
no.
did you change it?
What
Nicholas.
changed?
Well,
What
because
changed?
before you were saying they were both the same place. Now you're saying they're
Yes,
not the
they
same
are.
place. So now you changed it again
They
to
are.
saying they're the same place.
So do you want me to explain?
Okay, sure.
I'm happy to do it
Yeah,
if you want me to explain. Yeah?
I said yes.
So, okay, this is going to be very simplified. Okay. Same purpose equals same thing. Mind blown, I know.
Same purpose equals same thing.
In a very
Quote
simplified
channel,
manner.
quote
yes.
channel.
Very simplified manner.
Same purpose equals same thing. That is getting quoted.
And I knew you were going to do that too. In a very simplified manner. Because that's what you got to remember. We simplify things for people like you who don't understand the full nuances.
Who is we? Wait, who is we? Who's we? Who's we?
Well, everyone on my team working on this.
You mean just you? Oh
Who's
fuck.
your team? Does your team ride the short bus?
Equals.
Your
Well,
team
hey,
rides the
guy.
short bus, right?
I don't know
You
what that
fucking
means.
just fucking got it as
Yeah,
well.
just
Holy shit.
Well, nice guy.
Anyway.
But if you want the crux of my argument, that's basically what I'm saying.
Anyway,
that
so okay, ignoring that. Okay, so you think that if things have same purpose, that they're the same thing?
with a key thing, remember what I said. Very simplified. Remember that.
What does that do with anything?
What do you
What?
mean?
I'm saying,
Well,
so
things
you're
are
saying that if two things have the same purpose, that they're the same thing?
In a very simplified manner, yes. Do you know what that means? I can explain.
What
that
does
to you
that
as
have to
well.
do with anything that it's simplified?
Well, because things that are simplified usually don't have the full nuances that come with each situation.
So what's the nuance to it? It's a fucking
Well,
statement saying
yeah,
something that's not true. What's
here,
nuance?
the nuance here is that we basically have two separate islands, but they both are like they have the same thing kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
but the point
nuance-
is you keep switching between them being the same thing and them not being the same thing.
Yeah, but I'm not because you're not
So
understanding.
okay,
that
so
same
so
purpose,
so
the same
so so is are they the same place or are they not the same place? Just answer the question.
thing. The same. I just told you. Look in
So
the coach
okay,
channel
so
that
now you
yourself
think
read.
now you think they're the same thing again. Okay.
Yeah.
So again, then we go back to the
Yeah.
wiki where they use
My
word
explanation
they
clearly
use
does not.
they
change.
used similar and alternative.
Okay.
Two
I guess
words.
you can't teach pork, I guess.
Two
Okay.
two words that imply that it's not the same thing. Like
Because if you look at what you yourself said, oh no, sorry, what I said, same was it same purpose equals same thing in a very simplified way. And obviously you're gonna ignore the simplified part
because that doesn't make
you
no
know that would
sense.
be
That
wrong.
doesn't do with your statement. Like
Does it not?
no, because it's a statement that's completely wrong. Doesn't do with
Like if you
nuance.
say 2 + 2 is 4 in a very simplified way, saying the simplified doesn't matter? Like what do you mean?
What,
Like, you make no sense.
what's there more complicated say about 2 + 2 equals 4? That's not the same thing because that's correct. Well, what you said is not correct.
Well, I mean, there's many ways to write that. You know what I mean? I mean, it could be 1 + 1 + 1 + 1. It's still the same thing.
Yeah, but it's correct.
Yes.
But what you
just
said
like
is
how
not
I'm correct.
what you
I
said is
know.
not correct.
What do you mean? In your opinion, and that's.
I
if you
think
have a- like, I
in the
don't
meaning
mind
of the
having your
word,
opinion.
I think in the meaning of the word, it's not correct because that's not what the word means.
What word? Simplified.
What?
What
No,
word
purpose.
are you talking about,
Purpose.
bro? Purpose.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you can go to the dungeons, sir.
I'm just talking about in
And
general that the word like if two things have the same purpose, they're not the same thing. That's just a factually incorrect statement.
in a very simplified manner. You keep
No,
ignoring
then
it.
you would simplify it. It's just a factually incorrect statement.
Okay, give me an example.
What
Yeah, that's
thing?
what I thought, bro.
What things like if you say like a monitor, you have like you have a monitor
is the same
and
as a TV. What about
what?
that? Like a monitor.
Well, I
is the same
guess
as
you
a
can
TV.
say that they have the same purpose to display images, but they're not the same thing. There you go.
But in a
You
very
just made the
simplified
example for
way,
you.
You could say that because a monitor you can display things, you can see things, you can watch the same things, do the same things, and TV you could do exactly the same. So in a very simplified way, they're the same thing. But obviously, if you take the nuances of it, which for the TV and monitor would be the fact that your monitor, you can like play games on it. I don't think a TV can play games. I mean, I'm
You
not too
can't
sure.
play games on a monitor.
I'm literally playing Drum Draft, but
Yeah, but the monitor is not making you able to play the game. It's your PC.
Oh, okay then. If you really if you want to, I mean, that's still a nuance though.
That's something new. It's just the purpose of an object. Like you can't just like what?
No, but do you at least try to understand fundamentally what I'm saying?
Well, no, because your thing makes
Is
no
that-
sense. You're just saying a
No,
factually
but
incorrect
if we can
statement.
get past that, then we can make some progress, and then I might be able to convince you.
Well, you're not convincing me because
Yeah.
you're just saying a factually incorrect statement and
Yeah,
trying to
because
pass
you're
it off
because
as
you're
correct.
arrogant. Okay, you have a massive ego. I
Oh
know
my
that.
Eric, what is the how? What does that have to do with anything? You saying a factually correct statement. What does it do with fucking arrogance?
Because you don't change your opinion on anything. You never say that you're wrong.
Because it's a factually correct statement. Why would I change my opinion to a wrong to something that's wrong?
Okay, I mean, if you think it's wrong,
Like I
that's fine.
understand
I'm
what
not saying
what
that it's
I understand what the fucking word means. I understand what purpose means. So like so
for the what?
so why would I change my opinion to make to like something that's not incorrect? There's something that's not correct.
Okay, I mean, you don't have to change it if you don't want to. But that's the point of this. Is for me
Yes,
to
because
convince you otherwise.
yeah, you're trying to
Isn't it?
convince me that that a word means something when it doesn't.
No, I'm trying to convince you that
Okay,
a dungeon hubs are the
Oliver.
same thing.
Oliver, what I have
So now you're
here
saying they're the same
is
thing again.
is a spreadsheet of all the differences between the catacombs entrance and the dungeon hub. Would you still say that the catacombs entrance and the dungeon hub is the same place?
Give me a sec, and I'll cook something up.
Oh, he needs to make up a new excuse.
I
He's
haven't.
looking up
I'm
rage
in
bait.
a
We
land.
need to add an excuse counter.
Oh yeah, I'm doing that in post.
So we need to go back to the original excuses, which were one, the first excuse is that you have to go up in the ceiling to mine stone. Second excuse was that you saw it from a video. Third excuse was that it's in the dungeon, the hub. Fourth excuse is the fucking the hub meaning thing. And yeah, well, and there's probably many more that I missed.
On an unrelated note, that's quite
No,
cool.
no, no, no.
Be-
Let's keep
be-
everything to the related subject, please.
Beat a nice level. So that's
Nice,
good.
Oliver.
And that took way too long to do. Okay, well now I can log off and then let's have a look at this. Okay, I don't know why you listed them as separate thing. I mean they're the same thing, but okay. 7 fairy souls.
Okay.
It's-
At this part, I'm gonna clip back them saying they're not the same thing every time he says they're the same thing.
Yeah, every time he says they're the same thing.
Are
No,
you
no,
gonna
no.
are you saying that you're gonna remove the fact that I said same purpose equals same thing? You're just gonna remove that to make it
No,
seem dumb?
no.
No, we're gonna add that part.
No, we're just gonna include the part
Leave
a
that.
couple minutes
We're
ago
gonna do
where
that.
you said they're not the same thing. Where you said,
Do
oh,
we
they have
mean
different blocks, they have
identically-
different chords, they're not the same thing. And now you're saying they're the same thing again.
Well, do we mean identically the same? So what do you want me to say then? Well, hang on a bit.
I
If
want
you're
you
saying all
to
this, what do you want me
say
to say?
that the dungeon hub and the catacombs entrance are not the same thing.
Well, I'm not allowed to lie, am I? I've drank the truth serum. I
No,
already knew that you're gonna put a clip right.
And
first.
anyway, Oliver, just read differences. Read differences.
read the
Okay.
differences, please. All of them. Please read them out loud.
No, I won't.
Oh, ignoring the proof as
Cannot mine stone is crazy, but okay.
You can't mine stone in the dungeon hub.
And what do you mean cannot enter all dungeons?
well, yeah, you can't. You can't.
I can log on right now if you want. Actually, Sam, you're in the game, so you could go.
You
do it.
cannot enter the Kudra Hollows from there.
Is the Kudra Hollows a dungeon?
Yes.
Is eating Tide Pods good for you?
Okay.
Oh yeah, another excuse. Type on thing. I don't think excuse counter. I don't think excuse counter.
That
No,
doesn't
that's
stack
the
because
third
I've
time
already
he
said that
said
3
Well-
times.
thing.
Because this guy doesn't understand it. You can't do it. I can't. If I reuse the same is the same argument that this guy doesn't understand. He can't just stack
Oh,
that as an excuse.
I will just add more Tide Pods to the screen. The more you say it, I will. Like,
You need to also
Okay, well,
add
you-
the government thing, is saying that the government is
You
the
get-
same
you
thing
get
as the
that.
Hypixel admins.
I
That
didn't
that.
say that though. the thing though. I didn't say that.
Oh
it-
my
Is
goodness.
this going on your channel or Nero's channel, by the way?
Both of them. Both of them.
Alright, good.
Just going on
What-
both of them.
What about Sigma Pig?
Well, I mean,
What?
Get my Oliver loyalists on there.
loyalist.
That's rage bait. Okay, that's rage bait.
How is Oliver Loyalist not rage bait?
Okay, but let's get
Because
back
there
to
aren't
this.
any.
Let's get back to this. You can enter all the dungeons. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So you agree? Okay. Good.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. So what's the difference? They're the
That
same
you cannot
picture.
enter all the dungeons.
No. No.
No. No.
What do you want me to say? Yes. Yeah,
Well, again,
no.
even if you're ignoring that, when they add the forest dungeon, you won't be able to enter for the catacombs entrance.
Dude, we will do a part 2.
Yeah. Well, and that's fine. But at the moment, there's no forest dungeon, so we can have this like Yaron rebirth style when that comes out. TLDR, it's not gonna come out, and then yeah, we'll see.
So you're saying that when that comes out, they won't be the same place anymore.
Well, because they won't have the same purpose, will it? You can't enter the forest.
Again,
dungeon,
same purpose doesn't equal same object, Oliver. I don't understand why you think that.
well, in a very simplified way.
Oh
as I've
my
said a
god.
million
Another
times.
excuse. Another excuse.
A million
Simplified.
times
It's simplified,
that,
guys.
yes, it is.
It's
That means
simplified.
that it is the same.
I'm gonna say that was it? I'm gonna be 2 + 2 = 5 in a very simplified way.
And that's just wrong though.
In a simplified, well, yours is just wrong as well.
You can only use that in a situation where it's actually correct. You realize that.
But
Well,
you
yours
are
isn't correct.
factually incorrect.
Neither is 2
You
+ 2
need to
= 5.
teach me- You need to actually start. If you want to actually make like a good argument, it's a little life tip. You actually have to provide evidence otherwise. At the moment, you haven't
We've
done
been
it.
providing
Saying-
evidence the whole time. You've just been saying gibberish.
Saying, can mine stone,
I
cannot
have-
mine stone.
Again,
and
go
some
to the
other things.
wiki. They use words similar and alternative. Those words mean that the two things are not the same thing. You have all
Yeah, I
the
see
stuff
that.
that he's written down. So then
Yeah, I see
that's
that.
way more evidence than
No.
the 0 you provided.
What do you mean the
How
zero I
about you
provided?
provide some
Yeah,
evidence?
all that you provide is saying, oh, you can't eat Tide Pods. It's a hub
That's
is a
not evidence.
connection. The admins are the same thing as the government. So if they tell you, do you
These are
believe it?
These are literally things because these are the same. You realize that's going against what you're saying because that's your logic. That's literally
What?
just your
What?
logic.
What?
What's our
Who
logic?
said the Tide Pod thing?
Shall we just go back to the Tide Pod? thing then? Because clearly you're not. Because clearly you're not getting it.
No, we're not going back to the
You
Tide
could,
Pod thing.
okay, then just rewatch what I said last time, and then
I
you would
am not
understand what I said.
rewatching your shit, dude.
Well, you're gonna edit all of this to make me look
Yes,
bad
I am.
anyway, so
No,
you know.
I will not. Dude, you look bad
Ah.
enough, dude.
What if I just upload the unedited thing so you can't make the excuse of
Dude,
oh, you edited out all the bad
upload
parts.
unedited thing.
Guys, he's gonna use that excuse if we cut out like 1 millisecond. He's gonna say, oh, you edited all the bad
We should have
parts.
streamed this shit. We should have streamed this.
Then that's fine. You upload the unedited thing.
Yes,
I mean,
you
I think
can.
that's better for everyone because then you can't say that.
Yeah, I'll upload the unedited and you can edit it. There you go. You can add the
Nice.
excuse counter.
No, because
And the
when
Tide
you
Pod counter. And the government counter. Like, holy shit, dude.
I don't know why you guys are laughing as if I'm like crazy, right? Like,
You're not crazy. Come on.
I mean, the difference is that I actually know what I'm talking about. That's why this happens. If I know what I'm talking about,
you
then
don't
that's why
know.
I'm
You're
arguing about it.
ignoring
You don't know
factual
what a hub
evidence
is.
that
You don't know
provide.
what similar is. You don't know what alternative is.
I do.
You don't know what a purpose is.
Okay,
I
what
do.
does alternative mean? Please, tell me.
And he's not gonna say it.
Do you want me to look it up because that's what you did last time?
I
Is
guess
that-
look it
is
up.
that-
Yes, look up
is
what
that what-
alternative means.
And look up what similar
Okay.
means as well.
Okay, I have it. Do you have it on your screen if you just type it out? Because alternative, because if you have a look, In fact, Sam actually wrote it himself. If you go to Cook's channel, he forgot to add the simplified part, but there you go. Add that to the counter.
Is that something to
Um,
do with your
Simplified
statement?
again.
Because Dungeon Hub and Dungeon Hub are same thing in a simplified way.
Simplified counter, go up by 1, please.
If I had £1 for every time I said simplified, this would be great. It's more a reflection on your intelligence rather than a reflection on anything else.
Oliver calling us
If I
stupid
get
counter?
$1 million for every IQ point
Oliver
Oliver has,
Gigabrain
I'd be
counter?
fucking broke. I'd be fucking broke.
Can we add an Oliver Gigabrain counter?
The added,
No,
no, just
please.
add it, but it's gonna be 0 the whole time.
No.
We could,
No.
we could reduce that one by 10, please. Reduce it by 10 right now.
No, if you want to be fair, you have to add a counter, and then every time I come up with a good point, which is at least 23 by now, you have to add.
Okay,
Yeah.
no 23. We're doing it to
No,
minus
you add.
23. We're doing minus
You
23.
put the 23 emoji. Okay, you put the 23 emoji. That's done.
I am not doing that. I am putting
Oh wait,
minus
sorry. Can I take a
23.
screenshot of that real quick? Look at that
Okay,
skin.
motherfucker.
Wait! I forgot you're
Holy
recording. I
shit.
forgot you're recording. That's my bad, gang. My bad, gang.
Yep. Oliver pervert counter. Let's go.
What? More like the reverse. Like
What
the opposite.
reverse?
Well, because I'm younger. I'm a minor.
Well, that doesn't do with being a pervert, Oliver. You don't know what a pervert is.
Well, it's yeah. I'm in a VC with 2 of them, so obviously I
Okay.
do.
Wait, to add Oliver
not
not
a
knowing the definition of words counter.
Well, hang on a minute. I obviously do because I'm in a VC with both of you. So
But
obviously
you
I
said
know
it to
what
do with
that
you being
means.
younger. It doesn't do with you being younger.
Well, because you guys.
I'm pretty
are
sure I'm also
perverts.
younger than you. How old are you?
I'm calling you perverts.
How old are you, Oliver?
Greater than or less than 23.
That's so simplified, dude. That's amazing. Almost like how you fucking. Oh my goodness. So could you please address every single point in this document, please?
Well, I just said
Tell me how they're
you
still
can
the same place.
you can mine stone in one. Okay, but that's
Yeah.
not the purpose
Whoa!
of it.
You can mine
If you
stone in
mine
only one of
purpose-
them?
We've been
Oliver,
saying this
this.
the whole time.
No, you haven't. That was
You
the
can
whole
get
thing that
to-
started
you
this
can
argument,
go-
Oliver. The
you can
whole
go
thing that
to
started
your
this
dungeon.
argument was you saying you can mine in the dungeon club when I told you you can't. So
Because in your dungeon hub,
your
you
dungeon.
can't.
Your counter, please. Thank you very much.
Your dungeon up count. The thing is,
Because
the
it's
thing
too
is,
stupid to
you also
understand that
switched. You
dungeon hub.
before at the beginning, you were saying the dungeon in the hub, and then after I called you out on it, and you switched it to saying your dungeon hub.
Dude, Sam, this video is
Because
gonna
you
take
don't
fucking
understand
months
it.
to edit.
Well, what's the difference between dungeon in the hub and was it dungeon hub? Or,
I have like 10 of them right here. I have like fucking 7 of them.
Because when you say dungeon hub, that's a hub for dungeons. When you say a dungeon in the hub, that doesn't mean it's a dungeon hub. That just means it's a part of a hub.
No. Dungeon hub.
Again, Oliver doesn't know what a hub is.
Dungeon in the hub is the dungeon that's in the hub.
Oh,
And
we
yeah.
should
then
do a
your
bingo
dungeon
next
hub
time.
is your dungeon
Do a
hub. I
bingo.
don't really understand what your bingo
We
is.
should, we should do a bingo. Oh my goodness.
Oliver excuses bingo goes crazy.
I don't
Oh
even
my
think you
goodness,
listened to
dude.
what I said. That's why you're laughing over it, so you can't address it.
Could you repeat yourself?
Dungeon hub is equal to both of the places, as we already know. Your dungeon hub
Wait,
is the
both?
one
Both?
specifically you're talking about because for some reason you don't understand. And
He said
the
your
dungeon in the hub is self-explanatory. It's the dungeon that's in the hub, which I normally call.
Oh yeah,
dungeon.
oh yeah. Okay, this is gonna
Because
combine
that's
into another argument with Oliver. So,
Yeah.
so most people would say that when you say dungeon hub, they're referring to the one where you do slash warp dungeon hub, right?
Okay. I mean, I think it's both, but okay.
So
I
you
think
would
people
agree
talk
with
about
that.
dungeon
You would
hub.
agree with what I just said.
I mean, I personally would say when you're talking about Dungeon Hub, you're talking about any places.
Yeah,
that
you,
connect
but
to dungeons.
most people. So like most Skyblock people.
Well, most Skyblock people would probably think that when you talk about Dungeon Hub, you're talking about any of the places that you can enter
No,
dungeons.
no. Most people would say it's only
You're
the
not?
dungeon hub in the.
Okay, but let's run with it. I mean, okay,
Okay.
if you want.
And
Just for the sake of argument, I
earlier, you
disagree,
said
but
that if the majority is always correct, referring to the first
yeah.
impression and missile debacle. So again, by your logic, you're wrong. Because the
Yeah, but, I mean, I
majority,
just told you that.
the majority of people, when you say dungeon hub, they're not referring to the one. They're referring to the /4 dungeon hub one, the actual dungeon hub, not the catacombs entrance.
The thing, riddle me this: if they're the same thing, surely
Well,
they'd
they're
be
not.
talking about
They're not
both
the
of
same
them.
thing.
Okay, but if they are, or they are, it's not if, then you're technically talking about the same thing. So why does it matter?
Well, they're not the same place. And you yourself were saying
Do
earlier,
we mean like
you earlier were
block
saying,
placement wise?
earlier
Or do
you
we
were
mean
saying,
functionality wise? Because there's
well,
a big difference. To be
block
honest.
placement wise.
Oh,
Because,
yeah, block placement wise, definitely not.
okay, yeah,
I said
and
that
when you
earlier.
say, when someone says that, they're going to go to Dungeon Hub, they're referring to that one. Yeah,
What
so,
your one?
yeah. So most people think of is that. So that is the Dungeon Hub, because the majority thinks that. And by your logic, the majority is always correct.
Okay, I mean, I disagree because
So you disagree with your
when
logic that you were yapping about.
because when I say Dungeon Hub or whenever
Hypocrite Crowner, please.
ever since I was playing Skyblock, when I was talking about Dungeon Hub, I would talk about either of the places.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
is
yeah,
why
yeah,
when
yeah,
we made
yeah.
the
That
bet,
that's why.
I
That's
then
why.
knew is why I made the bet because I knew I could mine stone in the Dungeon Hub.
Yeah,
And
that's
you
why
had to bet.
you had to go through 3 excuses before you got to that one.
No.
Yes, you first excuse when I said the first thing the first thing you said was you had to go to the ceiling. You didn't say you had to go to the one in the hub. The first
But
thing
that
you
was
said
part
to
of a
me
different
was
bit.
when you gotta go to the ceiling to mine it. Then I said, okay, I went to the ceiling to mine. Then you say you had to be a specific place. Again, didn't say the hub. Then I went there and it was
Wow,
incorrect.
wow.
Then you said it was the video, which showed the dungeon hub, not the catacombs entrance. And then the guy literally after 2 seconds says, "Oh, I forgot you can't find stone here." And
And then I
then
literally showed you a screenshot.
and then you figured out your excuse number 4, which was the hub thing. The
So
catacombs
first
thing.
of all, bro can't count, and second of all, I
Okay.
literally screenshot you mining stone
So
in that dungeon.
yeah, after when you reached your excuse number 4.
Well, no, it's because I was betting money, so I was getting making sure I have lots of proof that it's
Yeah,
true.
you were
because I
making
know
up
how skilled you
excuses
are.
so you could not
Because
pay me
you
the money.
used to be a
Okay.
loan shark, and I needed to make sure that I would secure the bag. But
Okay.
clearly, it doesn't work. And you still owe me that 15
No, I
gold,
don't.
guess.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Guys.
What?
I'm going to go pee. Oliver, you please make an argument why you're not going to use the term catacombs entrance to Syme, and Syme has to tell me what argument you make because of you not using catacombs entrance instead of dungeon hub for both of the places.
So, like the name, like the one that says on the scoreboard, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'll cook something up.
Oh, he's making excuses. Let's go.
After this, am I allowed to go now? Or
What?
well, after I cook up my response, am I then allowed to go? Because I don't.
You were never
got
forced
places
to
to
stay
be.
here. Could have waited any time.
I definitely was forced to stay here.
Okay.
You're literally recording me, so I have to.
How does
stay.
that force you? You can just leave at any time.
Because then you're just gonna.
I mean,
sound
if
like
you
a
left,
content
then
host.
it would have looked better for you than what after you contradicted yourself 20 times.
No, it's not contradiction. It's just that you don't get it. I mean, you're confused about the fact that I'm saying like same thing and then like not same thing, but we already said like block placement and all that. Yeah, it's not identical, but like functionality or was it purpose?
Well, yeah,
purpose is
but
the same.
you saying that if two things have separate purpose, they're the same thing. That means that you're saying that it is the same block list and everything. Because if it's the same thing, that means it's the exact same. That's what same
In a
means.
in a very simplified way. Same
Okay, Oliver
simplified
not
way.
knowing what same means, not added to the counter. Oliver
So
not
I'm
knowing
not
what
knowing
words
what
mean.
So I'm not knowing what was it simplified means.
I know what
Add that to
simplified
the gigabrain
means.
counter.
It's just that you're not using the word correctly.
Nero, if you're watching this, please add +1 to the gigabrain counter. Please. Please.
Why should
Hello.
I add 1 to the
I
gigabyte?
did. I thought you were gone. What happened?
I just came back and I heard you say +1 to the
So
gigabyte.
Oliver doesn't know what
Yeah,
same
because
means now.
Sam got cooked. Because Sam got absolutely
Sure I
cooked.
did.
It's not funny.
Okay, what was the point you made for
We
not
didn't even
saying
get. We didn't even
catacombs
get to that.
entrance?
We didn't even
Okay.
get to that.
Okay. No. Oliver
then
was saying
make your
that he
point
was
now.
forced to stay here and not leave the call. You know he's not.
Well, because you're recording, bro.
Okay, what does it do with anything?
Well, because if I leave, you're just gonna spend 10 minutes like lying. Like I'm not done. We did this last time.
Dude, we could spend 10 hours lying in the editing. What?
Well, I know that's what I'm saying. You upload the raw footage.
I will upload it.
Simon's
He'll edit
footage.
his.
Time will.
That's fine. That's fine. We'll see if that actually comes to fruition or not.
Okay, so now, why do you not use the term catacombs entrance for the catacombs entrance?
Well, because to be honest, that's just long days. Like that's just a long name. If you talk about dungeons and you talk about the catacombs, since that's the only dungeon, that's the same thing. If it was like the forest dungeon, the sand temple thing, you know,
But
then
there's
like
also
you
the
would have to
Kudra dungeon
specify.
now.
Is it? Is it a dungeon?
No.
Here we go.
Yes,
Here we go.
Kudra's a dungeon.
It is.
Do you,
Say
do you, do
it.
you think eating Tide Pods is good? do you?
The Tide Pod counter.
Yeah, I'll go ahead a typod. Go ahead a typod.
Even even I'm laughing now.
See, that's how stupid your argument is.
Because this guy keeps asking the same question.
Because you don't want to give a response. You just make something up that isn't related.
Because it's so simple. It's not. It's
What
not
do
exactly-
typods have to do with that?
It's
With
extremely
Skyblock?
simple, that's why. It just stupid, man.
Oh, it's void.
Ah. Dull me.
Okay,
Uh,
void.
Yeah, dull me.
Wait. Here's a pretty easy to answer question. Okay, like,
Ask
and
five
anyone
questions.
except one person will be able to answer this correctly.
Okay,
So,
I know the person. It's Oliver.
okay.
But yeah, okay.
So,
Wait, 'cause
you know that there's the dungeon hub in Skyblock, right?
Yes.
And you know that there's like an entrance to the catacombs in the hub, like in the zombie area, right?
Yes.
They recently in alpha they added a Kudra to the dungeon hub as well. Okay.
Okay.
So, do you think that the dungeon hub and the catacombs entrance are the same place?
Dungeon Hub and
Catacombs entrance. Do you think they're the same place?
Can you enter
No.
dungeons in each?
Yeah. He said no.
That's
He
He
basically
said
what
no.
he's asking. Wait, did he say no?
He said no. He
Yeah,
said
he
no.
said
Yeah.
no.
No.
Well, yeah, but that's not surprising. It's void. You literally like.
Oliver, I've asked
Oh,
15
please.
people. I've asked 15 people. Everyone agree with me.
But wait, isn't
Everybody
that
in
the
the
purpose?
comments right now, say what you think. Say what you think.
I was gonna say, isn't that the
Engagement
purpose
farming.
of the video? Isn't that the purpose of the video? Is so you could get everyone else.
Oh no,
Well, yeah.
the purpose of the video is making fun of you, dude.
Well, Oliver,
Well, I mean,
I
don't care about that.
asked.
I'm talking about.
I asked
like,
like.
what people think.
Who did I ask? I asked Booty. I asked Sylvie. I asked Jammy. I asked fucking. I don't know if I asked
Me.
Nando. Yeah, Nerio. I
Well, yeah,
asked.
clearly you've asked Nerio. He's been on this for like.
I asked the other Oliver. I've asked Spec. Every single
because
person.
you're not saying like you're just not explaining it. I mean, we're arguing about it because you have an opinion, yeah. You just
I
give your
just no.
opinion,
I
and
just
then
asked them.
I say like the unbiased.
I
type of
just
picture.
asked them if they're
Which
the
is
same
what I'm
place.
saying.
That's the only thing I asked them if they're the same place, Oliver. I didn't tell them about the argument or anything. I just asked them through the same
Yeah,
place to
but,
give
but
their
surely
opinion.
by that same logic, I literally said earlier they are not identically the same. And you
Well,
can prove
yeah,
that up
but
if you
but but
want.
then you said that the same functionality means they're the same.
Simplified, yeah,
No,
because it is.
wait. Dungeon is literally like okay. In let me in mind
Oh,
Here we
let
go.
him
mind
cook.
way.
Oh,
Um,
Add one to
Kudra
the Gigabrain counter.
is literally wave thing. So let's say like a dungeons but in waves. If you know what I mean.
So it's
And
like a
normal
tower
dungeons,
defense kind of thing.
yeah. While dungeons are clear a room and go to the other room. So literally different things.
Yeah, but no, that's not the point. The point is
Exactly.
the point
That's
is
what I'm
that
saying.
he
Kudra's not
thinks
a dungeon. I don't know why
that's
they
not
made
the point of
Kudra
the
into a
argument,
dungeon.
Oliver. The point of the
Yo,
argument is if the
Oliver,
Yes, it is. Yes, it
what's
is.
do
not.
you think eating Tide Pods is good for you?
Yeah, what do you think? Because I think you actually have eaten some. Because
Okay, dude.
judging by this conversation, I'm pretty sure that you've been on some. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but anyways, Void, the point of the argument is not if Kuja's a dungeon. The point of the argument is if the dungeon hub and the catacombs entrance are the same place.
Fuck my brain fucking can't.
Yeah,
It
add one
hurts.
to the Gigabrain
It
counter.
hurts.
Please add one to the Gigabrain counter.
Yeah.
For me.
My
So-
brain hurts.
Yeah, and Oliver doesn't know what a hub is. He doesn't know what similar
Do.
means. He doesn't know what same means. He doesn't know what alternative
We
means.
discussed this last time.
He doesn't what?
What?
Well, about the center of the hub thing. We talked about that last time, and he got cooked.
We
Because
just
the hub
died
is not
from
a center.
Is it not?
Or so sorry, no, I meant it.
I'll say, is it not?
Sorry, no, I meant it isn't a connection. That's what you said. It is a
Changes the
center.
story. That's crazy.
Sir, how am I changing the story? So you're saying you didn't say it was a connection?
Listen, I'm gonna answer one more question, and I'm gonna go.
Oh, ignoring
So
it. He's
choose
dodging it.
wisely.
He's dodging it.
You
Okay,
you can ask that one. I can
Oliver,
answer, but then I'm
Oliver.
going.
It's okay. Okay, I'm asking. What is a hub?
What is a hub? Well, let's take a look. Have you got old recording? Because whatever I said last time, I still stand
So a
by it.
connection.
Whatever I said last time.
So he still doesn't know what a hub is. Great
Okay,
job, Oliver.
So can I ask my question,
Whatever
Oliver?
I said.
Can I ask my Oliver?
Fine,
Go
but
for
then I am going after.
Why do you call the Catacombs entrance zone the dungeon hub if its internal and external ID is Catacombs entrance?
Okay, so I think you asked this earlier, but
And you didn't answer it.
basically, I did. What I said was that it's because the dungeon hub, when you talk about the dungeon hub, you're referring to both of those places. The catacomb
But
zone
why?
thing.
Why would you be referring to
Because
both
it's-
of them when one is called Dungeon Hub, the other is called
Well,
Catacombs Entrance?
Because you can do.
They don't
because
have the same name.
purpose.
They don't have the same name.
Because you can enter dungeons in
They
both.
don't
So
have
when
the
you talk
same
about
name.
Dungeon hub,
They don't have the
and
same
you
name,
want to enter
Oliver.
dungeons, you can either go to the dungeon.
Like Oliver, you know what the
the
name
old
is,
dungeon
right?
hub.
Like you know what the name
Wait,
is.
you
other
can
thing.
either go to the dungeon hub or what? You can go to the dungeon hub either go to the dungeon hub or what?
You can either go to the dungeon hub or the dungeon in the hub. They're both dungeons
Oh!
in each different hub.
Here we go again.
What do you mean?
Here we go again, bro.
He's using a different name for it again.
Your
I mean,
dungeons
you
in
can-
quotations.
Like, if you're talking about the scoreboard name, the Catacombs Zone, or I forgot what it's called, but whatever it is, then that's a different name. Like, what's that got to do with it?
Because the name of the place is not Dungeon Hub.
Because if you look in quotes, I'm pretty sure same purpose in a simplified way is the same thing. So surely, using that logic,
But they don't
name
have the
has
same
nothing to do
purpose.
with
They
it.
don't have the same
think
purpose.
about it. Just use your brain.
They don't have the same
Use your brain for a
purpose.
second.
And even if they did, that's not.
Hurting about this shit. Stop yapping.
Even if they did have the same purpose, that doesn't matter. They're still at the same place.
Okay, buddy. If you think that, then you're cooked. But Anyway,
Wait,
I'm going
Yeah,
to go
I
now.
know what I know
No,
what the word
wait,
purpose
wait,
means.
wait.
Yes.
One more thing, Oliver.
no.
Oliver.
Son,
Oliver.
you owe me 15 mil. So
I don't owe you
Oliver,
anything, Oliver. You owe me
Oliver,
money.
get the
Oliver,
comment right, bro.
Oliver,
Alright.
please,
If you want more
Oliver,
rage
one
baiting
more,
next time, chat. Yeah, let me know.
Oliver,
Alright.
Oliver, please, one more fuck, that was gonna be a banger question.